I'm Catbird Angel, and I don't just have the attention of the gods like Hanuman visiting me recently, but I have the attention of devils in the comments. And I pulled up Psalms, and it went to Timothy at the end of 1 and the beginning of 2. See, right on the line there, and it begins with handed over to Satan so that they will be taught not to blaspheme. Because it is blasphemy to say that fear is a human emotion. Fear is not a human emotion. God says, fear not. See the line in my hand, heart and head connected? This is like my diplomat card, okay? I am, for many lifetimes, lifetimes are parallel. There's no such thing as a past life, okay? I'm a diplomat upstar. And what that is, that it's not like politics down here, it's an energy exchange. I connect source code to your source code. I know what source code is, and that's why I'm here helping people unplug from the matrix, deprogram from the bullshit, false programming, and plug back into themselves. And every time I connect with a species, a human, you don't just learn about the other person, you learn more about yourself too. And so I asked, how am I going to deal with this? Because I'm a spiritual samurai, I cut out the bullshit, but I also have the understanding that I'm here to help people, not to cut people down. But dude, it's handed over to Satan. So maybe you're going through something similar in your life where you just they got the devil to deal with. It's not up to you to teach them, especially if you're a woman. Because listen to this. First of all then, okay, fear not being a human emotion, because you're still wondering about that. I made other videos, you can look at them. No, anything that's not in harmonic resonance with you is not you. So if you're looking at things from a perspective of resonance and everything is energy, you know right away if it doesn't make you feel good, that's not you. And like this is nothing new age about this. The Scots would say, I have sadness upon me. You know, because the emotion is upon you, it weighs upon you until it's processed, cleared. Emotions are meant to move through you. No baby was born with fear, so fear is not a human emotion. Anything that doesn't feel good, it's not a human emotion. So hand it over to Satan so that they will be taught not to blaspheme. These people that want to identify with their fear, they want to identify with their anger and say that that is them, they are identifying with the demon themselves, and they need to be prayed for. That's all. So Timothy 2, first of all, then I urge that entreaties and prayers, petitions and thanksgivings be made on behalf of all men, for kings and all who are in authority, so that we may lead a tranquil and quiet life in all godliness and dignity. And I want some dignity on my channel. So in the comments, there is a function where comments will be deleted automatically. So I don't see the comments when you say, I'm deleting comments. I just see that weird comment that's confusing, and I will delete that other comment. And you will get blocked if you're gonna continue. So, there's ways to be polite and just say you don't understand if you don't understand. This is what godliness and dignity is, all right? Safe space. This is good and acceptable in the sight of God, our Savior, who desires all men to be saved and to come to the knowledge of the truth. For there is one God and one mediator also between God and men, the man, Jesus Christ. And anybody can be the man, Jesus Christ, when you access that unconditional love in your heart and operate from there, not these bullshit logical programmings in your head that are actual entity hooks. If you want to personify that program, which I see from that level, like, we are in a video game, guys. Don't take yourselves too seriously. Okay? So who gave himself as ransom for the testimony given at the proper time? I cut a life cycle short on Lyra to come down here, okay? To tell you guys not to fear, to tell you guys what's up. I'm here sharing higher level information. It's up to you if you want to listen or not. I'm telling you, your authority is within your heart, that unconditional love, not me. So the testimony at the proper time. For this I was appointed a preacher and an apostle. I am telling the truth, and I am not lying. as a teacher of the Gentiles in faith and truth. Therefore, I want the men in every place to pray, lifting up holy hands without wrath and dissension. Likewise, I want women to adorn themselves with proper clothing, modestly and discreetly, not with braided hair and gold or pearls or costly garments, but rather by means of good works, as is proper for women making a claim to godliness. A woman must quietly receive instruction with entire submissiveness. And that's what I did. I picked up the book, I read it. But I do not allow a woman to teach or exercise authority over a man, but to remain quiet. And that's why I am not directing. Oh my God. I didn't want to cut you apart. So, for it was Adam who was first created and then Eve. Okay? So, men do have that one thing. They got to come first. We got to give them that. It was them first. Women are the more advanced model. So we need to have a bit of patience for the guys. And it was not Adam who was deceived, but the woman being deceived fell into transgression. Yes, so men don't trust women naturally. And I'm not asking you to trust me. I'm asking you to go into your heart and start following that and know the difference and to have some respect. Because anything less is just not tolerated by the algorithms nor by my energetic field, which speaks for itself. I walk the path. I do everything experientially, everything I talk, I walk, I shit, I breathe, I do. God's come to me, and then I realize which path I'm on. For decades, I was in service. Then a Hindu woman was in my field, and I asked, "What's your name?" And I heard Bhakti. I looked at Bhakti. Bhakti is a path. It looked like Parvati. I still don't know if Parvati was saying that Bhakti is her path or it's Bhakti personified that I have with me. And many other Hindu deities, I never studied Hinduism. I looked them up after and made total sense why they came and appeared to me. Most recently Hanuman, because I've been celibate many years, so I discovered there are two Bhakti paths. The Rama Bhakti path, apparently I'm on this one, morals and justice, very big. And the fires, something about the fires with the Hanuman, we're going to be lighting up solar plexus, the head, the sacral, properly aligned with the three suns. All right? What else? My eyes, I don't know if you noticed, my eyes are pretty red all the time for the last year. Nothing really keeps them from going white. I'm supposed to be blindfolded. I just found out where I'm at, the next station or stop on the path is the light of extinction. So apparently there's like a year of deafness and a year of blindness. I thought I was at the place where either you go blind or crazy, and I thought I was going blind, but then I realized I had a new eyes coming in. I saw a cat, lion face in the clouds that was very big one day, and then I saw, anytime I meditated by the tree, these eyes in front of me that got closer and closer every day, until one day I poked my finger in one, what are you doing here, That's like when the Buddha sees the Buddha kill him, and then you realize you are the Buddha and the river and all of that. So yeah, I passed that, and then the new eyes are inside of me, but they haven't been activated yet, and I think I need to go through losing consciousness to have my oversoul completely come in. So this light of extinction, it might be the extinction of the old Danica entirely, which is really getting phased out. Because yeah, it's really just God, that intro. It's God experiencing more God through me, and that's what I'm interested in. Nothing really left of the wonderful soul that got me here. I just opened and opened and opened. So yeah, my eyes are just always want to rest. I'm supposed to be looking within more, to maybe start seeing with my eyes closed. I'm not sure. So that's where I'm at. Not your basic reader. I interweave a lot on this channel. It's all source code, connecting to your source code in a very fast, efficient way to get you to remember who you are, your own codex, what makes you uniquely you. Click like, share, subscribe.